Can you believe ice cream that is 2 total carbs? And only 1 gram of fat? Holy mackerel, is this good? Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. I know I am. So great weekend, trying to shoot another video. So it's pretty warm here today, so we decided to do something a little different. We're going to make some more ice cream. I know we've done it before, a couple different flavors. We're going to make just some plain chocolate ice cream because this is kind of an experiment for me anyway, for us I should say, just to see whether we do it or not. So hang out and let's talk about it. Before we get started, hey, if you're new, welcome. Hopefully you like the content. Hopefully you'll stick around. Hopefully you'll hit that thumbs up. You'll subscribe down below and hit that little bell icon so that you get notified when I put new videos out. So I try to do at least 3 videos a week. You know, a variety of things, everything from some cooking to some product reviews to just some discussion about diet and weight and keto and low carb and different things of that nature. So hopefully you like that kind of stuff. If you're if you're into that, you know, hopefully you think about subscribing and sticking around and coming back. To those that are coming back, welcome. You're the ones that keep this channel going. You're the ones that are keeping this channel growing. So I really appreciate you. So and before we want to go too far, I did ask a question on Saturday's video on the 11th, and I think I got 4 responses. I said I was only going to do 2. I'm going to do 3. So the first one is the Deanie Waggoner. I think that's how you say her name. So thank you. She answered the question right. So I had asked the question, the hat I was wearing at the beginning of it. She said it was a nautical hat, and she was correct. The other one was Hope over at Mission Keto. So again, Hope has a great channel. She's actually doing right now, she's doing a 30-day cleanse from Maria Emmerich's book. So go over there and check her out, see how she's doing with progress on that. She's having great results with it. Really good stuff. So go down there and check out how she's doing with that. And also, I think it's Mike from Ketorific Journey. I think it's Mike. I think Mike's. I'm not 100% sure. So it's Ketorific Journey was the other one that answered it correctly. Go down and I'll put the links for all 3 of these down below. Go down there, check them out, give them some love, and show them, you know, that we really respect them and appreciate them. I know I do, because if they answered the question, that means they watched the videos until the very end. And that's when I ask the question. Usually, not always. Sometimes it's in the middle, but we'll see. So, with that said, we're actually going to make a protein sparing modified recipe. Now I know everybody's talked about protein sparing modified bread, and it seems to be all about the bread, all around the bread. But I'm okay with the bread, but I want to do something different, not something that everybody else has done. So Maria actually has a protein sparing modified ice cream, right? So how would you like to be able to eat ice cream on your protein sparing modified day? So I'm going to go through that, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So hopefully you stick around and see how we do it. It should be a pretty quick recipe. But before I get started on that, I also want to remind everybody, hey, we're giving 2 of these books away. We're going to give them away on next Saturday. I believe it's the 18th that we're giving these away. So if you go back and watch the video from Saturday the 11th, which is this past Saturday, and I'll put a link for it up here so you can go back and look at it. And you can find out how you can enter in to win this. You know, I'm not asking for money or donations or anything else. This is all free. So you know, this is because I hit 500 subscribers, and I want to show my appreciation to my subscribers. So I really want to make sure that I'm doing something that you appreciate. I wish I had 100 of them to send out, but I'm going to give 2 of them away. So if you want to be winning one of these, this is Wes Shoemaker's you know, ketogenic diet on a budget. So if you're interested in seeing one of them, getting one of these books and checking it out, it's broken into different sections. It has some really great stuff. It has some breakfast stuff. It all talks about shopping and stuff in the beginning of it, in the intro. And then it gets into like all your breakfast stuff. So breakfast burritos and ham and eggs, you know, hash browns. How would you like some keto hash browns, right? Then it gets into some of the stews and soups and that kind of stuff, and then it gets into salads, And then it gets into some of the vegetables and zucchini boats and asparagus wraps and almondine green beans, and then it gets into some other stuff, the poultry and seafood stuff. I know it has adobo chicken in here, which I'm kind of interested in seeing. I love adobo. It has tilapia in here, a recipe for tilapia. Then it gets into the meats, and it has a whole section on that, beef empanadas, and you know, Cajun Parmesan pork chops, and all kinds of great recipes in here. So you know, if you're really interested in winning one of these, and again, and he says if you follow this and make these meal plans and stuff and shop the way he's doing it and tells you how to do it, you can eat on keto for $8 a day. And I know that's a big thing. Everybody always talks about how expensive it is to do keto. Well, if you do this stuff, you can do it on $8 a day, according to what he says. So maybe I need to follow it a little bit too. So so this recipe today, actually I took it off of Maria Elrich's page. So I'm just going to throw it together. I'm going to put the link down to her page. So if you want the recipe, go to her page and get it from her. I'm just going to throw it together for her. I'm not even going to tell you the ingredients. You want to know the ingredients and stuff, or I should say the quantities. I'll tell you the ingredients, but you go into her page and you can get the quantities and stuff of that nature. And that would be, I think, you know, good for her. So this is kind of like an advertisement, I guess, for her. So, but I'm looking for something that I can eat on my protein-sparing modified day that I can enjoy and I can feel like I'm cheating on a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. So with that said, let's get on with the recipe. Talked too much already. So this is eggs. So I scrambled. These are egg whites. So I scrambled the egg whites, and I cooked them already. So these are all cooked. Then after you cook them, you put them in the refrigerator and let them sit for a couple of hours. So, you know, so just let them sit and get it cold, because it's hard to make ice cream when something's hot, right? So you let them get cold, and then we're gonna just stick these in the blender. So the base of the ice cream is the the egg whites, right? So so good high protein. Then I'm going to take some. This is almond milk, but you can use coconut cream. You can use if you use coconut cream, it's a little higher in the fat content, so you got to be careful with that. You can use hazelnut cream, cashew cream, any of that stuff like that. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in. This is some allulose. So I'm going to put in some allulose into this as well, just to give it that sweetness. Now just remember, allulose is about 70% as sweet as regular sugar. So if you're putting in regular sugar, you may put a little bit less than what the recipe calls for if you're going to use a regular sweetener. So and then I'm going to put some cocoa in here. So that's going to give it the chocolate flavor, right? So I'm going to put that in there. Then I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla in here, just to give it a little bit of extra flavor. And then I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here. Again, you can sweeten this to your taste. You can put less in, more in, based on how you like it. All right, we're going to turn the power on here, and we're going to blend this all up. Let's see how blend, how well that did. That looked pretty good. So that's blended really well. Then I'm going to take this, pull this off, because I think it's actually blended it up. So didn't take much. Put my Ninja blender over this off to the side, and we're going to pull the next utensil out here that we're going to use. I'm going to use the ice maker, but you could pour this right into a pan or something of that nature, and then just put it into the freezer if you don't have an ice maker. I'm going to get the tub out. I put the tub in the refrigerator out of the freezer downstairs. Put this in. Put that on. I'm going to turn it on, and we are going to pour this in. Alright, so everything's in there. We're going to let that run for a little while. I'm going to put this stuff in the sink. Alright, so we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so and see when this thickens up. And we'll give it a try and see what it looks like and what it tastes like. And then I'll go through the macros fruit with you. I think you're going to be really surprised. So I was surprised. I'm excited. I'm really hoping that this works and tastes good. If this works good, I now have some strawberry flavoring or some strawberry extract I'm going to try, as well as some coconut extract I'm going to try. I have some other flavors and stuff I want to try. So I'm excited to do this because this is something that I think that you can have on your protein sparing modified fast day if you're doing. If not, it's just a really super low carb ice cream that you can have anytime, right? So, all right, we'll come back when it's done and we'll take a look. That's what it looks like inside. Almost done. Trying to get a good shot at it, but I'll be back in a second. All right, guys, it's done. So I took it out of here. I put it in these little containers. So I put these in my freezer. So I got 5 little containers. I put these in. I got these at the at Home Goods. These are great containers. So we use them all the time. So you know, this is enough for me to have a little bit of ice cream and to be satisfied with. I'm actually going to eat this one today, right now. This is going to be my taste test. The rest of these, I think I'm going to put them away. But I just kind of wanted to show you. So this makes 5. I will tell you that. Let me pull them over here a little bit more so you can see them better. So these make the 5. I would say that if I'm going to make this again, this makes about half of what I normally make in my ice cream maker. I would make this, I would probably double the size. So hey, for the shout out next video, if you could tell me how much weight I lost this week, and on the video from the 11th, so if you can tell me how much weight I lost this week, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. The first 2 people, first 2. So I know I gave 3 this week, but the first 2. And I know Misty gave me an answer, but close Misty, but not quite. But I appreciate it, Misty. So that means that you were watching my video and you watched it all the way through, right? So, so this makes 5. So this is supposed to make 4 portions. So one of these should be divided into the other ones. So it makes 4 portions. I'm going to go through the macros here real quick. So this is 2 total carbs, right? So 2 total carbs. It has 1 fiber, so it's actually 1 net carb. So 1 net carb for a bowl of ice cream. You can't beat that for nothing. And it has 1 gram of fat. So I can fit this into my protein sparing modified fast day. So I can have one of these after I'm done and I'm after my dessert. Now it has 10 grams of protein in it. So if you want some protein enriched ice cream, this is it. Now I'm really hoping that it tastes as good as it looks, because it looks pretty good. It actually has a really good taste. I would say that maybe I should have gone and beaten the eggs a little bit longer in the blender, just to grind it up a little bit finer, the egg whites. But it tastes really good. So it doesn't, I wouldn't say it's exactly like ice cream. So, but it has that same smooth texture, and it has a really good taste to it. It doesn't taste like eggs. It's surprisingly pretty good. So. But hey, so let me know what you think. You know, if you like the video, thumbs up. please subscribe down below, hit that little bell icon. That would really help my channel grow and continue to get better and better. It means that people are watching it and supporting it and liking what I'm doing. So again, I want to do something different. I'm going to try to probably do some other stuff too as well. Some maybe some other protein, maybe protein chaffle or something. I don't know. We'll have to look. So, but anyway, hey, and don't forget to go back and look at that video. You know, sign up for this the book. You know, I'd really like to make sure that I get them to 2 people that are going to use them and really enjoy them. So make sure you go back to that video on the 11th as well and watch the video. And in the video, somewhere on the video, I'll tell you how you can win that book, right? So, hey, you guys are awesome. You have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be kind to each other. Be good to each other. Smile. Say hi. Be friendly. Be courteous. And don't forget to love each other. So.